Hello, sixth graders. Today, while I'm gone, you will be working on this assignment, which is Gizmo's solar system. We are going to be looking at different planets in the solar system and their orbits and learning a little bit about them in this Gizmo. So to start off with, on the Gizmo, you always have some prior knowledge questions. So we're going to start off with the first one right here. You're just going to do your best without being logged into the Gizmo and make your best guess based on what you already remember. So the first one says, name all of the planets you can think of. So go ahead, and once you get a chance, you just need to list all the planets you can think of. So you can pause the video and go ahead and answer that question. Question 2, what object is at the center of the solar system? This is a question that hopefully you know the answer to, but otherwise make your best guess. I will give you a hint. Not just we, scientists believe that we have a heliocentric solar system. So what does that mean? Thinking back to your vocabulary, put your answer there. I'll give you a hint. It's 3 letters. Question 3. What force keeps the planets from flying out of our solar system? I would like you to make your best guess. Think about what you've learned about planets in the solar system in the past. A lot of you said that you had learned about them in elementary school. Then we're going to move on to the warm-up down below here. It says, on the solar system Gizmo, check that the orbit tab is selected. At first, you can see only the 4 inner planets. The distances of the planets to the sun are to scale, but the sizes are not. So I'm going to slide my iPad split here over a little bit. So you need to make sure that the orbit tab is selected, and I have done that on my Gizmo. It's on the top there. And it says to move the cursor over the planets to learn their name. And so you'll need to use your finger on your iPad, or if you have a stylus, you should be able to put your finger on them and their name should pop up. And you may notice along the left-hand side that this panel has information about each planet when you tap on it. So for question number 1, you are going to list the 4 inner planets. That's right here. So go ahead, and once you get logged into the Gizmo, you just need to click on them and list them. For question 2, you're going to click the minus button 3 times to zoom out, and then you're going to list the names of the 4 outer planets. So if I do that on my Gizmo, you can see that the picture in the middle panel is changing. And I think it said to do it 3 times. And I know this is quite small, but it'll be bigger on your iPads once you're doing it. And you're going to hover on or click the names of the planets like we did before to change those and list the 4 planets. Then for question 3, before 2006, while Pluto was still considered a planet, people used to use this saying to remember the 9 planet names. My very excellent mother just sent us 9 pizzas, because the first letter of each word in that sentence was the same first letter as all of the planets. So now that we have dropped the pizzas, or Pluto, I would like you to come up with a new sentence on your own to remember the 8 planets in order. So go ahead and do that. You're working with a partner on this. Once you've got those done, we're going to go on to activity A. Remember, with Gizmos, as long as you are patient enough to read the instructions and do what it tells you, you should be fine. When the Gizmos get confusing is when you skip instructions. So please take your time today and work your way through these. Okay, follow the directions, do what it says. I hope that you can get through the warm-up on the first page and at least through activity A today in class. Thank you, and have a good day.